Hi, so this is my introduction video. My name is Kim Vickers. I am graduating at the end of the semester, thank goodness. And so my internship is at WJBF News Channel 6. This is actually my second semester doing this internship. I'm continuing this from the fall. My internship actually did turn into a job, so I am working part-time there as well. So some of the stuff that I do in my job will actually go into some of my thoughts for my internship as well. I'm spending some time outside of my work hours doing things as well. So as far as like my internship goes and how I found it, I had originally intended to do my internship at WRDW because I was interested a little bit more on the investigative journalism side of things, and WJBF doesn't do as much of that. And also, it was closer. I live down the street, actually, from the current WRDW station. So I was thinking, hey, it's closer, so let's try for that. And then I discovered that they don't generally take people from Augusta University for on-screen talent. And my end game is that I want to be a reporter. So I was put in touch with Kathy Weidman at WJBF through a mutual friend, and she and I chatted a little bit on social media, Messenger, and I expressed to her my interest in an internship at WJBF, and she said, just fill out the paperwork and bring it on down, and I did, and that was the end. I didn't have to interview, I didn't have to do anything. She's like, all right, when do you want to start? So that's just kind of how I got the internship. What do I hope to do? I spent the last semester just kind of dabbling in a little bit of everything, just to kind of really get an idea of how a newsroom works. And one of the things that I learned was that a newsroom reminds me of the parts of a clock. They all have their individual job, but they all have to be working and running together the way they're supposed to make the whole thing work. There's a lot of moving parts in a newsroom. With my job, I'm working on editing. I'm learning editing. I'm learning more. I wouldn't call it necessarily production because it's still news, but more of the behind the scenes aspect. This semester, I am hoping to spend a lot more time on camera. I've already spoken to and got to a digital reporter because that's what I'm hoping my next job will be within the station is as a digital journalist. And I've spoken to him, and I'm going to go with him a few days a week. That will probably start in a couple of weeks because he's about to go on a 2-week vacation. But I'm hoping to be able to spend more time in front of a camera to learn more about, kind of how to conduct myself in front of a camera, how to write, how to stand, what to do with my hands, vocal stuff. So that's really a lot of what I'm hoping to do, as well as adding all of that to my portfolio for this semester. Skills that I have that I want to develop, again, just spending more time in front of a camera. I've spent a lot of time on the stage since I was about 15 years old, but being on the stage is totally different from being in front of a camera. So I'm really hoping to be able to develop that skill a little bit more. Why did I choose my major? Well, initially I wanted to do theater back in my early 20s. And I just kind of hopped around with majors. I did theater. I changed over to music, which I did enough of that to be able to get a music minor, which I've completed. But then I came back to broadcast journalism as a track, which communication no longer offers tracks. But I did that for a little while just to kind of see if that's what I wanted to do. And I don't remember much about it because it was 15 years ago. But when I came back to school after 12 years away to 13 years away to finish my degree, with the intent was to be able to get a job within the Aiken County school system as like maybe a secretary or a guidance clerk or just, some kind of job like that, because they weed people out by checking to see if they have a bachelor's degree. So that was my intention. But after taking some classes and the professors who really encouraged me to look into broadcast journalism as a career, I really started taking a hard look at that and decided to do the internship just to see, okay, is this what I want to do? And I found that I have a talent for it. I have a talent for being on camera. I have a talent for finding news. I have a talent for writing the news. So I found that I really love it, and it doesn't feel like work. And to me, that is really important. So that's why I continued on with this communication major. I will be graduating in May, as long as everything goes well this semester. So cross my fingers. So I should be graduating in May. And as far as after graduation, I just hope to continue to be able to work at WJBF. I am not a traditional student, so I am not very young with no attachments. I'm married with 2 children, so I'm not going anywhere. So I'm really hoping to be able to build a long and successful career with WJBF News Channel 6. So that's about my internship, and I'm really looking forward to this semester and completing it, and hopefully being able to move out of this editing position and into a journalist position. Thank you.